So using Le Chatelier's principle, we can look at what's going to happen if we have a concentration change. So here we have a reaction, an equilibrium between N2O4 and NO2. If we've let it come to equilibrium and then we add a bunch of NO2, the reverse reaction is going to increase in its rate, and we'll see a shift to the left. We'll see more N2O formed, and it will partially deplete the added NO2. We added NO2, and it's reacting to reduce the impact of that, and so it's going to shift to the left towards the product reactants. So here it is drawn out in pictures. So here we have an equilibrium. We've got 4 of the NO2s and 2 of the N2O4s. If we add a bunch, well, 3 NO2s, then what's going to happen is that some of those are going to combine and form the N2O4, and we're going to see an increase in N2O4 concentration and a decrease in NO2 compared to when we had just added this. So it shifts away. Any questions? So it's one of those ideas that you either get it real fast or you don't. But if you're not getting it, be persistent because you can get it. If we add reactant, if we add a bunch of N2O4, the reaction equilibrium is going to shift to the right to reduce what we've added. The equilibrium fights back against any change imposed on it. So here we got that same situation. Now we're adding some of the reactant, and we see we've disturbed the equilibrium. It reestablishes a new equilibrium, and it does so by shifting some of the N2,4 into NO2. So to summarize the concentration change, if we increase the concentration of one reactant, the equilibrium shifts, the reaction shifts to reduce that. If we increase a product, it causes it to shift to the reactants. If we increase the reactant, it causes it to shift to the products. So let's look at this equilibrium reaction. 2BrNO is in equilibrium with 2NO and Br2. What's going to happen if we add Br2 to the reaction mixture? And so the types of answers we're looking for are the reaction will shift to the left or shift to the right. So if we add Br2, what's it going to do? It'll shift to the left. And so the really quick way to indicate that is just make an arrow to the left. It's going to shift to the left. It's going to move away from that to reduce the Br2. What if we add BrNO? It'll shift to the right. What if we remove some Br2? It'll shift to the right. So in answering questions like this, and this is the sort of question that could show up on an exam, probably will, you can visualize what's happening with beakers of colored water. Adding water to one side makes it shift to the other, right? Removing water from one side makes it shift towards the one you removed.